Self-publishing is very new to me. I used to think of self-published novels as being those that were published by people who were rejected by New York because they were poorly written, or they didn't want to do their work, or they just wanted to do maybe their own story for their friends or family or whatever. But that's changed. More and more very skilled and talented authors are publishing self-publishing through Smashwords or other sources. And that gives them a lot more control. When you work with another editor, especially if it's an editor by a publisher and they kind of have the final say, you end up with a lot of fights on your hand. And I felt like I had to compromise some things because there was just some give and take. And some of the compromises we made were fine, and most of their suggestions were wonderful and for the best. But some of them I felt like I really kind of lost something that I wanted to keep. Some of the other challenges are the process is very slow. Very, very, very slow. If I were to submit a book tomorrow, it would take me 9 or 10 or 12 or 15 months for them to get back to me to decide if they wanted to publish it. Then you wait several more months after that, and you go through the editing process, which again can take anywhere from 2 weeks to 6 months. And then it goes into the publication queue, which is, again, another 9 months to a year. So really, it would probably be 2 to 3 years from now before that book I submitted tomorrow would even make it onto the market. So self-publishing helps cut out all that stuff. And the other thing is that I haven't loved all of my covers. They've been fine. But if it were me, of course, I had a different vision. And so then I could hire the artist and we could go back and forth until I got exactly what I wanted, the right tone, the right clothing, that kind of thing. The reason I decided to self-publish was strictly marketing. It's been over a year since my last book was out. And again, I've been waiting forever and ever and ever to hear back from an editor on a book that I have out, or that I'm ready to submit, or excuse me, that I'm ready to publish. And waiting too long between novels can be almost fatal to an author's career. Your readers will forget who you are. And so I wrote a couple of short novellas and released them a few months apart, just so that I could have something new for the readers that I have out there, so they won't forget my name. They'll have a reason to come to my blog, to my website, and maybe I can pick up some new readers. There are people that go on Smashwords and download short novellas on ebook that maybe would never have found me otherwise, because it's a different readership. And because most of my book, well, all of them actually now, are available in both paperback and ebook, this new venture with Smashwords will hopefully find readers, or help readers find me that wouldn't have found me otherwise.